Hi everyone, happy Friday, if it's still Friday where you live. I wanted to come on today and show you a little magic trick, a little tool that I use when moving through challenging emotions. It's not something that's talked about very much in the spiritual communities that I've been in, walked through, been introduced to, or any of the teachings that I was exposed to growing up. Certainly not in Catholicism, certainly not in the New Age spiritual movement, pretty much nowhere. And I think that one of my great purposes in this life was to, gather spiritual information and put pieces of the puzzle together, but then really advocate for self-compassion and embodiment. Especially with Eastern thought, there's so much emphasis put on, we are pure awareness, we are the divine, and we are not our emotions, we are not our bodies. And there's an element of truth to that, but it's not the whole story. And when we completely disidentify with our body and our emotions, we become disembodied. And we can then also, people tend to turn against themselves when feeling strong, challenging, painful emotions. And I really believe, I'm a strong advocate for working with them, being present with them. A big part of why I think we wanted to come here was to feel emotion. But we're also learning how to not suffer. We can feel emotions and learn not to repress them, but not fully suffer from them either. We can just be with a raw emotion so that it can move through us and we don't get stuck and it doesn't get stuck, and we release it and we become emotionally free, which is part of what I'm here to show you. So some of you may have heard of the emotional freedom technique, EFT tapping. And super simple to learn. You can learn it out on YouTube anywhere. You can follow all sorts of YouTube videos on tapping for anxiety, depression, fear, whatever it is, right? I'm not teaching that. Although I do have a workshop coming up and it's for beginners and advanced folks as well, advanced tappers, to help us move through these times, releasing our fears and doubts in ourselves and mistrust of life, and kind of programming in, it's not programming in something that's not true, it's really that we're accessing a truth within us, but programming ourselves to access that truth and fully walk with it, embodied throughout, our entire, in our bodies and in our energy field. I want to show you a simple trick related to that. Like I said, I have a workshop that's going to go into this more deeply, and what's going to be really cool about it, really fun about it, is that we're going to be working with the field of all of us together. And, oh goodness, I forget what date that's on. I'll put it in the description. I didn't come here to sell you the workshop, although I would really love it if you'd come. I think it's going to be really fun. And it's really about moving through times of uncertainty, times of turbulence, with more faith and trust in ourselves, trust in life, with more confidence, steadiness. I sound like ChatGPT. ChatGPT uses that word all the time. But truly, steadiness, groundedness. But here's a tiny little piece that I use often in the mornings when I wake up. I'm so sensitive, so empathic. There are so many bugs on this tree that I'm watching. But I often have to kind of clear out my field. And this is one way that I can do that if I'm feeling like a strong activation of emotions that I'm feeling, especially in April, okay, as we've been moving through this very fiery era. I'm not going to teach you the basics of EFT. What I'm just going to do is invite you to follow along with me this one little simple trick. But I will tell you, we're going to tap on meridians of the body on 9 spots. We're going to start on the side of our hand, and you don't have to remember this. You'll just follow along. You'll just be tapping like this or like this with your fingertips. Then the next spot is on your head. Right down the center of your head is a line, and there's an acupressure point. You'll feel it's tender. And if you don't exactly know where it is, it's okay. Just use 4 fingertips. You won't miss it, or your hand, the bottom of your hand, like that. The next step, the next spot is where your eyebrow starts, and I use 2 fingers. And then the next spot is where your eyebrow ends. And then it's under your eye on the ridge. And then under your nose, between your nose and your upper lip. And then under your lip, at the ridge between your lip and your chin. This stink bug is like, and then your collarbone, it's tender. Just use all 4 fingers, or heck, put all 5 if you're not sure. And after that, it's under your arm. It's the top of your bra. That's your strap. It's not really a strap if you're wearing one. But if there's a tender spot there, right here for me, and you tap there. And then you're gonna go around again, but you're gonna skip the side of your hand, because when we started out, this is the setup point. You don't have to tap it when you go around again. We'll do another round that goes to the back to the head, inner eye, outer eye, under your eye. It's like a question mark. Then you're beneath your nose and your lip, under your lip, collarbone, and here. And back to the head if to do a 3rd round. But what we'll do is this. I'm going to invite you right now to bring your awareness inside just a little bit. Take a little time to just notice what you're feeling in your body. Some of you won't be able to do this. Some of you have learned, because there's been trauma and a lot of repeated hurts in your life, you've learned to kind of live a little outside of your body. So just do the best that you can with this. Don't force anything, okay? For you, one of your biggest purposes in this lifetime would be to learn how to feel safe in the body. And so just do the best you can with this. Your practice in life will be to slowly move into the body a little bit at a time. And you're not behind anybody, and you're not doing anything wrong. You're a massive superhero, in my opinion. I feel that those with the biggest wings had the biggest trauma, so, okay. So awareness goes within right now, just noticing any challenging emotion that you might be feeling. Take your time. You can even pause this video if you need to, and hit play when you're ready. And when you've found that emotion, notice where in your body that you feel it, and give it a color. So, because I'm outside, I am a lot calmer than usual. This is where everything sort of simmers down for me. But I do feel a little frenetic energy around my field, or close to my body, maybe in my field. And that's kind of the thing I really wanted to work with people. If you're not noticing a strong negative emotion, you can work with just the frenetic and fiery energy that's kind of all over the planet right now. Or you can work with the emotion that you identified within. Or if you haven't noticed anything, just work with anything negative that's in your mind. I'm giving the color orange to what I'm feeling. It's very fiery. It's a little yellow, it's a little red, but I'm going with orange. You might put in the comments what color you noticed, or where you're feeling your emotion in your body, what the emotion is. And then you're going to choose an antidote color. You can't get this wrong. Just pick a color that feels like it would soothe the color that represents the challenging emotion or challenging feeling that you're experiencing. And for me, that's almost always blue and green. Essentially, it's what's behind me. And so we're going to use these, okay? First, we're going to tap on the orange. Let me just check my feet for ticks. Okay, so far so good. So you're going to start tapping on the side of your hand and just feel these words, okay? You don't have to memorize anything, just follow along, just feel this. And when I use my color, when I say my color orange, you say your color, okay? Or you feel your color. You don't have to say it out loud. Even though I feel this orange in my, wherever you feel it, in my field, I choose to feel your antidote color, blue and green. Even though I feel this orange throughout my field, a little bit in my head, chest, shoulders, I choose now to feel blue and green. Even though I feel this orange throughout my field, I choose now to feel blue and green. And then on the top of your head, all this orange and whatever your color is, okay? So much, whatever your color is, so much orange. This orange in my chest, this orange in my shoulders, this orange in my field. I give the orange permission to be here. I give myself permission to feel the orange. This orange in my field. We're skipping the hand, going here. I breathe into and out of the orange. And by the way, I didn't say this, you can do either side of the body. You can also do both sides. Some people like to do, that's a whole different thing, bilateral tapping, but that's fine if you do that. All this orange that I feel, I'm going to speed it up. I give myself permission to feel this orange. I breathe into and out of this orange. And so keep your awareness with the challenging color. So try not to focus too much on the words, just feel. And if you're tired of tapping, by the way, just watch me tap and just feel, because you're gonna get what's called borrowed benefits. All this orange in my field, all this orange in my body. I have compassion for myself feeling this orange right now. So you're giving yourself permission to feel rather than get rid of the feeling, allowing it to come to the surface. This orange that I still feel, all this orange. I give it even more permission to be here. I feel it even more. All this orange. I say, hello, orange, I see you. Orange, I feel you. Orange, I'm with you. It's okay for you to be here, orange. I'm thinking about what people can hear over there. It's okay for you to be here, orange. All right. So just notice how you're feeling now. Have you noticed a decrease in the intensity of the feeling or not? Sometimes it actually gets stronger. Sometimes you've repressed it so hard and pushed it away so much that when you tap, what's actually happening is it's like a balloon and you're letting air out of the balloon. But so you're titrating the feeling, you're feeling feeling it in a way that's more tolerable instead of being flooded. So if it got stronger, rewind this and go through it again until it starts to drop. Let me know in the comments if it doesn't drop at all. That rarely happens, and it's usually because someone's totally resisting feeling. Now, we're gonna add a really cool step here. So, we're gonna use the challenging color and the remedy color. Even though I feel all this orange, I choose now to feel blue and green. Even though I feel this orange in my chest, I choose now to feel blue and green. Even though I feel this orange in my field, I choose now to feel blue and green. Even though I feel this orange in my chest, I choose now to feel blue and green. Even though I feel all this orange, I choose now to feel blue and green. Even though I feel all this orange, I'm swaying, sorry guys. It's what happens in my body when I tap. Even though did I lose? Even though I feel all this orange, I choose now to feel blue and green. Even though I feel all this orange, and it should end with the remedy, I choose now to feel blue and green. And back. Even though I feel all this orange, I choose now to feel blue and green. And so it's not just about the words, just keep feeling, even though. Feel the challenging color, even though I feel this orange, I choose now to feel blue and green. Even though I feel all this orange, take deep breaths. I choose now to feel blue and green. Just keep breathing through this. Even though I feel all this orange, I choose now to feel blue and green. And typically we go around again, but I can see that I've been talking for a long time. You can go around one more time if you wish. What we're doing is you've heard the expression neurons that fire together, wire together. We're getting the remedy color to fire along with the challenging color. So when that orange comes back up, or the challenging emotion, for me, the fire, the frenetic energy, the stress, it'll automatically fire blue and yellow, or whatever those colors represent for you. For me, it's peace and calm. Okay. All right. So now we don't have to tap on the side again. You can, if you want, you can do, let's see. The same thing again. Even though I feel all of this orange, I choose now to feel blue and green. Or just skip it and say, I choose now to feel blue and green. I choose now to feel blue and green. I choose now to feel blue and green. And I give myself full permission to feel blue and green. I breathe into blue and green. I breathe in blue and green, allowing it to enter every cell of my body, all the way into my DNA and up both lines of ancestry. I breathe into and receive blue and green, and allow it to move throughout my whole body. Allowing this blue and green to enter my DNA and move up both lines of ancestry. allowing the blue and green to spread throughout my whole body, to permeate my entire body and move fully through my entire energy field. I feel blue and green through my whole body. I breathe into and out of the blue and green. I am the blue and green. I think I only went around twice, but you can go around a third time. So what are you noticing? And the next time that the orange fires, or whatever color it was for you, notice whether there's some aspect of the remedy color, antidote color, kind of wanting to move in. When it's related to the feelings or issues that you're facing right now that you were tapping on. So just tapping on color and feeling is hugely helpful in these times. And I'm going to be doing a whole workshop on how to tap in helpful information, truths, emotions, beliefs, helpful beliefs, beliefs that are true. And we'll be also receiving what's called borrowed benefits, as I said earlier, from the field, from each other. And the whole theme of this is, about walking through times of uncertainty, turbulence, great change, and all of the challenges that arise, all of the feelings, the fears that arise as we undergo this. So if you're interested, it is a Saturday morning at 10:45 Eastern, and you can go sign up on my website, which is AlisonBruner.com, and go to the groups page. You'll see the description for it. You'll have to click on view more or view event, and then you'll see a link to sign up. And if you have any questions, you can message me below or reach out at my website. And I hope this was helpful to you. I'm really curious to see what you experienced. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Take care. Bye.